Hi, welcome back. We're at step 5. What we're going to cover is how to edit your website to build a landing page and how to build a simple redirect using a free WordPress plugin. Really simple stuff. So if you remember, I had you save your admin login for your website in your favorites. So bring that up, bring up your screen, type in admin, your password, and let's go ahead and log into our site. Okay, here we are. Now, I left off with the header, so I'm just going to go right back there because I did some modifications. So I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to go to Appearance, come down to Headers. I'm going to click on Headers. All right. What I did was I went in and I opened up my Paints program, and I just made a simple little header. Made a couple versions, as you can see, trying to get it the way I wanted it, and this is what I ended up deciding on. So that's the header. So I just basically saved it to my computer, browsed, popped it up, uploaded it, cropped it out, and there it is. I have a nice header. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and move on, and we're going to go to, the first thing I want to go to is posts. Let's go to all posts, because what we need to do is we need to delete the posts that are already there for you, sample posts or whatever. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click on this hello world, and we're just going to click over here and trash it. We want it to go away. Okay, no more posts. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing with pages. So we are going to come over here to pages, and we're going to click on pages. Alright, now what you'll see, this is a page that I've just recently created for us to save some time. But you'll see sample page, do the same thing, put an X in the box, and then click trash. And that'll get rid of that sample page. Okay, so now we're going to go to the page that I've created, which I call home, and I'm going to hit edit. I took a little bit of time and came up with some neat ideas. If I can get it to come up. There we go. And I'm going to go over here. Now this is your page. It's really easy. All you have to do is click add new, and a new page will pop up. And then you title your page up here, and that will give you a permanent link, which we're going to use in our redirect. So we're going to need that permanent link, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Okay, so I went to I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take this over. Now there's a lot on here. This is pretty basic stuff. You can pretty much figure it out. Your format, bold, italic, centering, your spell check. This right here is going to toggle me to a full page, so I'm going to go ahead and hit it so you can see what I've done. Alright, now this is what it looks like on the website basically. This picture right here, I went to my affiliates tool page and I right clicked it, saved it as picture, and then I downloaded it to my computer. I'm going to escape here, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Exit full screen. When you exit full screen, you always got to click, I don't know why this is, but you just do. You always have to click on something inside to get it working properly again. Alright, so if you just go up here to this little camera icon to download your picture that you've saved, and it'll bring this up. There we go. Now, you can select file from your computer and download it. So you click select file, and then go to your pictures, and then somewhere in here, got a lot of stuff in here, sorry. Alright, here it is. So then I would just click on that, it would bring it down here, and I'd click open. And it would bring it down right here on my computer. And then if I toggle down here, I'm not going to insert it into my post, but if you toggle down here, you can write descriptions or whatever, and then just click excuse me, into post, insert into post. But we're not going to do that because I've already inserted it, so to save us some time. Okay, so I've got all of this. Now what I want to do I'm going to come over here and I want to view the page so you can see what I've done. This is what I've created so far. Okay, you can see my interesting little header. You can see my catch page. This is what I call a landing page. Basically, it catches people's attention. So you got to be like the saying, the 3 foods to avoid, like the plague, or find the 3 tricks, or learn 3 new secrets. You have to get something that's actually going to catch their attention. Okay? And then I used a little bit of their personal advertising, and I used their name, the Diet Solution, and I came up with this little thing. And now what we need to do, after you've come up with how you want it to look and you've played around with it a little while, there's some things I want to remove. Like what you're seeing in yours right now is I want to get rid of this search tab out of my header, and you're probably seeing a whole bunch of other stuff right here that it's just messing everything up, and I don't want this home to be there. So I'm going to edit page, and I'm going to show you how to get rid of some of this stuff. Okay. Now, as far as the home goes, you have to give it a name at first so that it can come up with a link. But then if you just take and just back it out and then click update, that home is gone. It's no longer on there. Now, if we go over here, I'm going to go to appearance, and I want to go to widgets. Okay, these are all the different, in the header, this is the header ad, and you're seeing a whole bunch of widgets. I've already removed most of them just as a time-saving device. What you do is you just click on them and just drag it down here, and it just kind of scrolls on down here. Keep going, inactive widgets. Okay, there you go. Now, later on, when we're building a real website, not just a redirect, we'll put that search bar somewhere else in one of our side widgets. Okay, so right now, just take and drag all of the widgets that are in that header out of there. I'll close that up. I don't want any widgets at all in my header ad for this specific page. Okay, now I'm going to go back to pages, and I want to edit. See, it's no title now, so I'm going to edit that. And I'm going to come over here. Now remove that. Now over here in the page attributes, default template gives it sidebars. I want to go ahead and come on down here to full screen, no sidebars. Okay. And then just I want you to update. View page. It's going to take us back to our actual website. There we go. That search and all those other annoying things are gone. Now we just have our custom homemade header, and we have our access now and our kind of our little catchphrase to get somebody interested in actually giving us their email. All right. Looks pretty good to me. That looks like a nice catch page. You're going to have to be creative. Oh, we need to get to this. So let's go back. I changed some stuff. Whoops. I changed some stuff over here. So I'm going to go back to my dashboard. And in the beginning of your dashboard, you're going to see this is a nice little welcome thing. And it kind of tells you some different things that you need to do to customize your site and kind of get started. So select your tagline and time zone. Click on that. And that's just basic settings. If you go over to settings over here, you can do the exact same thing. Let me show you. Once that's gone, just general settings. Now, I decided to title it "You Can Be a Loser," and the tagline is "What You Need to Know." that's what I decided, and I put. Okay, let's kind of keep scrolling down here. Doesn't want to scroll. There she goes. Okay, and then just click Save Changes, and everything you typed in here will be saved, and it'll be up on your page. Okay, so we've covered the appearance. We've gotten rid of all the widgets that were in the header. We've customized our header, and I'm going to go back here to Pages. Okay, back to our, let's go back and then edit this page. But right here, you can change the color of your words, and you'll notice that in this little screen, it kind of has everything jumbled and messed up. If you want to know what it's going to look like in general on your website, toggle to full screen, and that will give you a little better idea of what it's going to look like on your website. Not always exact. You actually have to go to the website and look at it, because for some reason it's never quite the same. You might have to do some rearranging. Now I put these arrows in here. You see a lot of arrows going down, and the reason that is because my actual sign-up form is going to end up being below the fold. So you got to think of a laptop and how it kind of folds over, so you only got like half a screen when you're on a laptop. And our form is going to end up being down here. So I kind of put in some, keep people going, these little arrows and stuff. Get creative. You have to go to the product's webpage and look around and see how they're advertising their product, and that'll give you some good ideas on how to incorporate it into your advertisement. Just remember, your number one goal is to get them to sign up, give you their email and their email and their email and their name. I can't even say it. Their email and their name. And then what we're going to build is a quick redirect that's going to send them right to the product. So hopefully they'll purchase it. So let's go ahead and escape this full screen. And now I told you we're going to use some WordPress plugins. So before we do anything, because we came out of full screen, we need to click. I don't know why that is. It just is. Okay, so let's go to plugins and go add new. Okay, and right here, I want you to type in, I think it's WP autoresponder. I think it's called that. Let's see here. Let's see if it pops it up. Okay, here we go. This is what we want. We want the WordPress autoresponder and newsletter plugin. So just go ahead and click install and go through that process. I've already installed it just to save, because it takes a little while to actually install. And then once it's installed, it's going to have an activation prompt. Then click activate. Okay? Now I'm going to take you over here and show you our newsletter dashboard. This is how we're going to build our autoresponder. Okay. Whoops, that's not quite where I wanted to go. I'm going to back this up a little bit. Custom fields and forms, dashboard. Settings. Okay. Well, first we need to go into settings. Right after you activate it, you're going to have to do the settings. So what I did was I put in, you basically need to put in some kind of address, a way for them to contact you. So I used one of my email addresses, and then come down here, and then instead of using my one email, I used the other, so I put it over to there. Now we're going to come down here to limits, and what I want you to do is mark this right here. Back that out. Just mark that as 0, because there aren't any limits. So let's go ahead and come on down here. Don't worry about any of that. Save settings. Okay, now we've got that going. Okay, next we need to come over here and we need to build a subscription form. So we are going to build subscription form, or click on subscription form. whoops, going to make us create a newsletter first. So we're going to create newsletter. Okay, enter the name of your newsletter, and we're going to call it, oops, Diet Solutions. We're going to call it Diet Solutions, and then from, we're going to call it's this newsletter broadcast. Let's go no scams here.com, and then it's asking for the email, so I'm going to do the email that I use, Tina at scamsnot.com. That's just another email that I happen to have. I'm going to come on down here. Okay. I need to collapse this. If you need to come down over here and just click collapse menu, and that'll get rid of that so you can read all of this. Reply to your subscribers choose to reply to the email when they are able to reply to this address. I'm going to just highlight this, and right click, copy, click, right click, paste. And let's see here. I think that's everything that I need. Let's see. Okay, no scams here. I'm going to edit this. I'm going to go back from that name, and I'm going to edit that. I'm going to say from. I'm going to change that to. Right here. I'm going to say this is Tina. I'm going to use my first name there. Kind of like that a little better. Okay, save changes. Alright. Now I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to uncollapse that so I have that back. Alright. Now we're going to jot back down here, and we're going to create subscription form. Okay. Create new form. And we're going to call this, see, this form setting will be saved. The name will be, let's just call it sign. Let's call it redirect. Okay, and we're going to assign this to the Diet Solutions. Okay. Now, this is what is really important, and that is going to be the return URL. Now, what we have to do is we have to go to ClickBank and get our hop link, and this is where we're going to put it in here. So right after they sign up and give us their email address, they're automatically going to go to the home page of the product that we're promoting. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this right now. I'm going to shoot on over to ClickBank and get excuse me, and get my hop link so that I have a quick redirect. So I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. I'm at my ClickBank account, and I've found the product with the Diet Solution program, and I'm going to click. Let me make sure that that's the one I want. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so click promote, and here it goes. It should pop right up. Okay, has my username. Now I want you to type in AD AdFly. Okay, that's what we're going to use to bring mass traffic to this site real fast. So we're going to track it with AdFly. Create. Okay, this right up here is the one we want, so just highlight it. We don't need to, remember if I told you this one down here, when you put it in says, click here. This is just your normal hop link, so right click, copy. All right, let's just close out of all of this, and I'll see you back at the website. Okay, here we are. We're back at the website, and I'm going to show you how to set up the return URL. Okay, we went to ClickBank. We grabbed our hop link. Now all we need to do is just click there, get it ready, and then right click. Just click paste. There we go. There's our hop link. Just that simple. All right, now let's scroll on down here and make sure we haven't follow-up subscriptions. We don't need to worry about that. Now let's talk about this button. Let's try. I'm gonna try access now. That's what I want my button to say. Access now. We're going to be a little creative. See if that works. Our custom fields, that's all of this. We don't need to worry about that because we've got it marked as none. And we're going to scroll on down here and we are going to create form and get code. Excuse me. If anything's gone wrong, it won't let you go any further. So, all right. Now this here is just a little bit on, there's a pre-made widget you can use for setting up a newsletter on your websites. We're not going to use this in widget form. We are going to use this on our main page. So we're going to select all. That's all you got to do. Then right click, copy. Okay, now let's scroll back up here and we need to go back to that page. Okay, go over to pages, click pages. All right, now our no titled page that we're working on, we're going to hit edit, and it's going to bring that page up. And we're going to scroll down here. Okay, now in order to put this in, we have to actually do it in HTML form, not visual. So what I'm looking for is you basically just need to find out where your last word is and where you want it to go after that. So it works. So let's go over here to HTML and let's scroll down to the bottom. Don't worry about all this gobbledygook. You don't need to know much about it. It's just the code. When people talk about writing in code or writing source, this is what they're talking about. Okay, get down to the very bottom and it works. There we go. This is the end of the tagline. That's actually right here, that's actually the color of the word. So just click, then right click, and just hit paste. And let's go back to visual and see what it looks like. Go on down here. There we go. It says access now. We've got name and email address. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to update that. Basically all I'm doing is saving it. Every time you need to put something on, just click update. And then let's view the page. Let's see what it looks like. We might need to move it around or something. So let's slide on down here. All right, look at that. That's awfully big. I wonder if I can shorten that up just a little bit. I wonder if I could make that a little bit smaller. I have to think about that. Anyways, here we go. We have access now, name and email, and let's see if I can figure out a way to make that look a little bit better. So I'm going to pause this, and when I figure it out, I'll be right back. All right, I figured out a way to shrink this up a little bit, make it look a little nicer. If I can get it to click on it. No. Okay, I'm going to exit full screen here. And let's come down here. Remember I told you nothing works till you click on it? Alright. There we go. Now I'm going to click on that. And what you can do is you can just drag it in to shrink it, or drag it out to shrink it to make it a little bit larger. So you can dress this form up a couple of different ways. Now, what I am going to do, let's click off of it, and I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to put a little something in here to ease people's minds. I don't want them to think I'm going to spam them, because I'm not. I'm only going to send them quality information. So I'm going to go up here, and I want to insert, these are little custom characters you can insert. I am looking for, where are you? Aha, that one. I want to insert that right there. And let's see here. Let me change this formatting. Let's get to yeah, there we go. Now, no, you know what? No, let's go cap locks. Spam. No spam. Oops. No spam. There we go. No spam. Let me think. Okay. I paused this for a minute and then just kind of dressed this up. Took me a minute to think out how I wanted to do this. So basically what I've put in here is we hate spam. Your information will never be sold or rented. Your information will never be sold or rented ever. I might want to change that. Doesn't flow very well, but I'm going to go ahead and go on up here and do some other stuff. Okay. Now I'm going to put this in the largest I've got, and I think I'm going to color it in red. So I want to kind of get them to fill this form out. So I'm going to, whoops, it's not typing in red. Oh well. I'll fix it in just a second. Access. Access now. Okay. Good. All right, there we go. Dot, 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 dot. Okay. What I'm trying to do is I'm just actually backspace. Let's go back down here and just go into normal format. Whoops. That's not what we wanted to do. So let's go ahead and there we go. We got it back. Now let's try taking this to normal format. Paragraph. Nope, still shrunk it on us. Okay, let's undo that. As you can tell, you got to play with this stuff. It doesn't always work exactly the way you planned on it. So what I'm trying to do is to move that up just a little bit. So why don't we go over and just check out what it looks like in full screen. Access now. Alright. Now I think maybe we should tell them something like what we want them to do. Say access now, maybe something like fill out this simple form. So let's go on back to exit full screen here. Alright, we are back at our thing. Remember, nothing will work. I'm not kidding. It does it on all of mine. I don't know why that is. The minute you exit, it won't let you do anything until you put your cursor somewhere. I haven't figured it out. It's some type of glitch in their system. So when you leave, you won't be able to update nothing. You have to go into your page and then just click your cursor in, and then all of a sudden everything starts working again. So, alright, so now I need to see access now, maybe something like fill out this simple form. So let's try that. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe let's try it down here. let's shrink this down. I think I'm going to go down to normal, and I'm going to write, let's go just, whoops, still got my cap locks on. Just fill out this simple form. Maybe dot, 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 dot. All right, let's see what that, just fill out this simple form. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Now let's kind of take a little peek over here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to click update so that everything gets saved, and then I'm going to go take a look and see what it looks like on my actual page. All right, now that it's finished saving, scroll down here, come back up. There we go. Now just click view page. Let's see what it looks like on the real page. Okay, now we're back on our website. We're on our landing page. Get access now. Just fill out this simple form. Okay, looks kind of okay, but I really don't like it. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to change the color of these words. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to edit page. You're seeing the creative process in motion. Normally I wouldn't show all of this, but I wanted you to see kind of how to create and get creative. So let's see. Let's go up here and we're going to click on this little arrow and it's going to show me all the colors. And I think I used this dark blue. And then just click down here. Is that the color blue? Nope, that's not the same color blue. So, maybe if we bold it. Let's try bolding it. Let's see what it looks like now. I want to bold this too. Let's bold this up. Let's bold that. There we go. That's looking a little better. You know what? I'm going to bold this too. Let's bold that. There we go. Still not sure I've got the same color going on here. Oh, look at these colors. Maybe this is it. I don't know. I could be wrong. Let's give this one more try. There we go. Now we're matching. Now it's starting to match a little bit. Okay, I'm going to click on this again, and I'm just going to come up here and make sure that that's bold. Nope. There we go. It's in bold form. There we go. Oh, let's see. Just fill out this simple form. I think that's looking pretty good. So let's update it and go take a look one more time. And now it's updated. Let's view the page. Now notice when it first pops up your page, why you see all these arrows is because I wasn't able, because I really wanted this in my advertising. Normally I would put my form right here, but I really kind of wanted this in my advertising for this specific campaign. So I've got my actual form, which is below the fold, which I normally don't recommend doing. I like my forms above the fold. I like everything above the fold when we're doing a simple landing page, because people, when it shows up, this is what they see right here. This is what they get. And I like everything to be as quick and simple as possible. All right. This is looking pretty good. I might play with it a little more. You can play with yours, come up with something nice and creative. You know what I think I'll do? I've got some before and after pictures, and I think I will put them down here. So I will edit page, and I'm going to put, now I'm going to, whoops, I needed to do something first, so I'm going to close this. And what I need to do, since I want it to be below everything, I'm going to go, if it'll let me get below it. It's not letting me get below it. Oh, it's not letting me get below it. So, let me think. I'm going to pause this and figure this out. I need to, you'll see what I'm doing in just a moment. Let me figure out a way around my problem here. Alright, I'm back. I found a way to fix our problem, so I click the full access here, and so you can see it. Okay, what I ended up doing was I just clicked on it and drug it down. That worked. I was able to get them in. So I got my before and after pictures, and I just used the upload I showed you earlier to get those. And then I went back to the affiliates tool page, and I grabbed one of their reviews because I kind of liked it. And that way, if anybody needed a little more information to get them to sign up, there it is. Kind of adds to your home page. So I'm going to come on back up here. Now, remember not to get too serious about this, because ugly sells. The uglier the better. I don't know why that is, but it does. If you spend a lot of time working on fonts and everything else, it's just going to be a waste of your time. So stick with ugly. So I'm going to X that out of here. And I've got this all updated, but I still need to make myself work again. See, I don't know what that is. Okay, now one of the last things we need to do is we need to go over here into appearances and then go into widgets. There's something that by law, as an affiliate, you need to disclose. And that is the fact that you are an affiliate. So in the bottom left footer, just click on this little arrow right here, open that up, and then come on down here. And I better come up and show you this. These are all the available widgets. What we need is our text widget. So I must have passed it. I did. Whoops, there we go. Okay, so just click on it and drag. Just hold your cursor down and just drag it up. So we get it into our footer. Alright, that's where we're going to put that. And then we're going to come over here and we're just going to type in. It can be as long or as short as you want. Basically what it has to say is that you are a compensated affiliate. You can get really in depth and say, you know, I'll only bring you products that I personally use, and you know, anything of that nature. But all it has to actually say is compensated compensated affiliate. Is that spelled right? Nope. I didn't think I spelled that right. Compensated. There we go. So stop. Alright. And we're going to just click save. And that covers us by law. Now that it's saved, I'm going to come up here and I'm just going to close this out, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. I'm going to show you what that looks like on here. So I'm going to visit site. Oh yeah, I forgot I have to show you that. Okay, we need to go back to the dashboard. And we need to point this page as our home page. So we are going to go into settings. Let's get down here. And is it reading? I think it's reading. Yep. Okay. We want a static page, not our last post. And select front page. And I'm going to have to check this because usually it pops up as your pages. So I'm going to just pop down here and save changes. And I might have to go back and rename that page and do a little backtracking. So let's see if this worked. It did. Okay. The reason I'm going to go back into my dashboard. Okay, I'm going to show you this one more time. So go to settings, go to writing. Oops, what did it do? Writing. There we go. Oops, reading. Boy, I'm messing up all the way around. Okay, reading. There we go. Now, the reason I know that if I had my pages named, this wouldn't be blank. If I would have done this prior to erasing the home, you would have seen home down here and then popped it up. But I knew it was there. That's why I did it. Anyways, so that's how you get it to come to your home page versus your last post. Your last post is, we'll get into that a lot later, and that's basically your content. And you're going to post all the time once we actually build a real website, not just a simple redirect. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop back in here because what I wanted to show you was that compensated affiliate. So this is what your page will look like as a access. Go all the way down to the very bottom, and there it says compensated affiliate. Now, something else I want to do, so I'm going to go back in here. I'm going to show you some other things, and I'm going to go, need to go back to my dashboard. And let me think. I think it is under themes. Let me scroll down just a moment and find this. Appearance, themes, theme options. Layout, theme color, choose a theme color. Alright. I'm going to go with blue. Let's just click blue. Alright, let's see what this looks like. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to save changes. And then I'm going to pop over here and I'm going to visit my site real quick. So I want to see if that changed what I was thinking it did. Pop on down here. There we go. Now we darkened this up and we got it kind of blue, and it adds to everything else. So that makes our theme color blue. And this also has kind of a neat feature to it. Is if you move your cursor across any of your links, it'll change color, and then all of your links that you put in here from here on out is going to be blue. But if you run it'll change color when you run your cursor across it, so you know that you have links. It's just a neat little feature. Alright, so now I've shown you how to build all of this out. Now we have a really neat website. One of the last things that we're going to have to do is we need to actually test our website and make sure that when we put in our name and email and hit access now, that it redirects us to our product page. So I'm going to pause this here, and I'm going to end. Actually, I think I'm going to end this step here because we're going to close out of all of this, and the next thing we're going to do is actually get this on the mass traffic source that I promised. So I will see you at the next step.